Trying to be sneaky, are we? Come now, isn't it a touch childish to rush into throwing things when we haven't even greeted each other, regardless of how sharp the thing thrown may be? A monster? Darling, you are the one who broke into my abode. Humor me though, won't you? Who do I have the pleasure of meeting tonight? The one who is going to kill me. You hunters and your heroic little sayings and proclamations. Such burning ferocity, but caught so easily. Maybe I should loosen my grip. Don't want you to suffocate from having my hand around your throat. Now, do we? I know. I'll let you start breathing once more if you toss your weapons to the shadows. Isn't that better? I have to say I'm upset that fight was over so soon. You seem strong, but you are also young. Magic? Oh, isn't that interesting? A hunter with the gift of magic. I haven't seen one of those in decades. There were the one or two hunter bloodlines that possessed the ability, but they were completely picked off until none remained. Tell me, are you one of those bloodlines? Curious. I would have assumed you were. It would have been so much fun if you were the last member of a family of hunters with sorcery running in their veins. Even funnier still, if I got to be the one to end that bloodline once and for all. So now what? You'll attempt to kill me with the flames that come from your hands. Or have you more tricks? You really shouldn't keep me waiting in suspense. Stop. Don't look so frightened, my magician hunter. I know the sensation of not being able to move a single part of your body. It is unsettling. But you could instead look at it as a rest, a chance to take a break from all your constant fighting. You're quite the pretty thing, like a rose with the sharpest thorns. But thorns can be trimmed away. There's confusion in your fear. Ah, yes, I always forget. Entrancement isn't that common an ability in vampires anymore, is it? Save for the elder and the elite of us. Did you not know I held that ability when you set off to face me? You may move your mouth to speak. What vulgarity. Tell me, have you been a hunter your whole life? I'd like to know, because you caught me in a mood for conversation. And you're so intriguing. Since a child. Isn't that sad? Your childhood stripped of you, in favor of molding you into a soldier. Let me make an educated guess then. You never wanted to be a hunter, did you? I would bargain the people in whatever backwater village you're from saw you, held the capabilities of magic, and gave you a horrific ultimatum. Either be burned as a blasphemous devil in the eyes of their god, or throw away your entire life to become a weapon for them to wield against their own nightmares. Oh, those tears forming in your eyes. I am correct then. Poor darling. If I were you, I'd have ran away by now. Ran from those who've been keeping a boot pressed into my back. You don't want to run. Why not? Surely you wish for freedom, for the chance of a normal life. The existence of vampires does not negate freedom. The shackles you've accepted to wear too. That's it then. You yearn for your life to be your own. But you will not act on that desire so long as there's another person to save, another vampire to kill. You've put this responsibility that was forced upon you higher than your own wants and needs. But you don't. You don't have to do this just because you were able to. There will always be other hunters and heroes. I wonder what would happen if I were to take away the things getting in the way of what you truly want. Make a small tweak. Oh, so in that delicate head of yours. Did you just attempt to bite me? How disgusting. I know fear makes one desperate, but to act like an animal and snap in my hand. Yes, yell at me all you'd like about how you're a hunter and you won't stop until you've killed me. You know what? I'll be nice and give you another chance to. You may move once more. Kneel. Oh, look at you, shaking as you try to fight it. Try to keep yourself standing. That trick where you imbued your blade with lightning was rather spectacular, I have to say. A shame I stopped you from using it. Perhaps you didn't fully hear me before. I said, kneel. Doesn't it feel better to not have to fight, to instead just obey? You're desperate enough to beg now. Lovely. Beg then, hunter. Beg for me to cease what I'm doing. to let you go, beg. No, I don't think I will. After all, you were trying to kill me, and I still need to help you get. Be silent. No more yelling, no more pleading. It's time to be a silent little human who gazes up at the being that has immense power over them. But I'm not going to use my power to force you to do anything. That, I promise. Because if I did, then you still wouldn't have freedom. But what I can give you is complete escape from your past, utter peace, away from those who change you, letting your desires run free of the walls that were in the way. Don't look at me with such despair in your eyes, darling. After not too long, you'll be thanking me. Let's get you somewhere more comfortable. Don't resist. Don't be tense. Just melt into my arms. Isn't that a beautiful sight? You relaxed into my hold, looking like you could fall asleep at any moment. It's rather endearing, but I'm quite enjoying that burning flame you have in you as well. I will be very careful not to snuff it out. You're still fighting me. I can feel it, Hunter. Imagine. Actually, no, not Hunter. You never wanted to be one to begin with, so I shouldn't call you one. I'll settle with darling. Nevertheless, imagine, for me, a calm life. No cares and no worries, settling down and having yourself a home where you can rest and relax as you please. Maybe a quaint cottage in the woods. Maybe even a grand castle such as this. Imagine a fulfillment in your soul that doesn't come from being praised for doing the dirty works of others, but from your own passion and happiness. If you just give in to me, I can give you all that and more. You said you want freedom. This would be the most free you could ever feel. Sink and relax. Give in to your wants and desires. That fear you had when I first used my enthrallment, on you being scared of the thought of me controlling you, manipulating you, until you are a mindless servant for me. That is not what I want. And you know that's the truth. I don't need to change you. I just need to change your memories of the past. Remove your hardships while keeping what makes you, you. And after all that is done, your gratitude for me will be that's all that's needed. For me to have a hold on you. Drop from me, my darling. Like you have been plunged into a warm, comforting sea. Sink. I'll float down into the brace of the dark depths. Your fight is almost gone. That's good. That's what you want. You don't want to resist. You told me yourself that you want to give in. Don't you remember? You want to let go to me. Let go to me. Go deeper into the soothing abyss. Is that the faintest hint of a smile? This feels good, doesn't it? A utter relaxation. You're ever exhausted, self-craved. I can tell you're starting to love this. I'm making you feel so wonderful. And so, your inhibitions and fears of me fade, replaced with trust. Trust that nothing bad could come from this. Trust me, that I will help you. This is so much better than how pained you were when you arrived here. Why did you even come here to begin with? Are you able to recall? Or are you too deep? Did you enjoy that? The sensation of something just slipping out of your mind. An unneeded detail falling away. It made you feel warm and fuzzy. Don't worry. I'll give you more of that sensation. What was that thing that happened when you were young? Your magic was discovered and then you don't know. The negativeness fades away as you begin to forget. Start to forget being forced into fighting monsters for others, but take care to remember any of that lovely ferocity of yours that grew for things that were entirely of your choice. Fights you picked for yourself, wrongs that you made right. Let those memories build you up, and the ones that held you back crumble. All that trauma, that injustice against you fading into a nothingness and replaced with gentle happiness. Because all that didn't really happen. No. What happened was that you had a good life. You grew up with a loving family that encouraged you to do as you wanted. You were free to practice your magic as you wished. You honed and strengthened it, not to be used by others, but for you. You became skilled in combat because you enjoyed it. That inferno and excitement it lit in you, and you fought when it deemed it right to. It's so nice to walk through memory lane. You grew up into the headstrong and confident person you are, and moved away to seek new adventures. And then you met me. We've been friends for some time, haven't we? It feels like it at last. You chose to settle down and become mine. I'm so delighted you decided to move into my castle. I know that decision was hard, with how much you leap at the thought of exploration and things that are new. But you always want to finally stop and rest. Ease your tired bones here with me. those pleasant memories. Exquisite. Oh, it is going to be amazing having you all into myself. You'll be better than any submissive little frau could ever be. I wonder if after defeating you're lucid enough to even hear me. You're so cute, barely holding on, being awake, being pulled into the current embrace of sleep. Sleep then, darling, sleep and dream of the happy life you've lived, and how it'll only get better from here.